feeling good today. You know what I'm saying? So let's set y'all up real quick so we can get cooking. You know what I'm saying? Let me set y'all up real quick so we can get cooking. Probably gonna go no mic today. And I'm gonna just let it cook. We at about 18% on this phone right here, so I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna just let it sit for a second, and then I'm gonna just go. Like, what's up with it, there? What's up with it, dog? I got one in here so far. I'm gonna let it get to about 2 or 3, and I'm gonna just go. To be honest, dog, this live was not scheduled, and I wasn't finna go live today because I ain't been feeling good. You know what I'm saying, but I got to because I kind of want to punch. So instead of me getting mad and being unproductive, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be productive and do this right here. So that's what that's about. What's up with it? Oh, righteous guy, what's up with it, King? What's up with it? What's up with it? It's empty right now, but again, this was on schedule. I just dropped the thumbnail and shit, so you know it might take people to get a minute in here. I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds or so, and then we're just gonna get going. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna get going. And I ain't gonna be too long, like I said. I ain't gonna be too long. I just been seeing some comments, to be honest with you. I just been seeing some comments that some people got me fucked up. And you know, you shouldn't respond to all comments and shit like that there. But it's been a bunch of white motherfuckers commenting under my shit. And I don't even, you feel me? And then there's been some black people commenting under my shit that don't know what the fuck they talking about. So, kind of just like want to clear up some things real quick. I might even just do this shit for 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm choosing the healthy way to respond instead of the negative way to respond. You know what I'm saying? Getting all in my feelings and shit. I'm gonna just respond like this. I'm saying, welcome in everybody. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. We are the biggest. We talking about our black people, the biggest crybabies ever. Our black people, the biggest crybabies ever. That's what we want to know. We want to know that. You know what I'm saying? We want to know that. What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get a couple likes and I'll get started. Let's get a couple likes. I got 19 of y'all looking at me and none of y'all liking. You know what I'm saying? So, we are the biggest. We bigger than everybody. We bigger than 607 KB Nene, Capo Risky, The Bob Report, FBG Butter. We bigger than all those people, spiritually speaking. And our platform is on the way to be the biggest as well. So, y'all want to fuck with me. But today, something came across my desk in relation to black people being crybabies and black people just whining and bitching all the time. So let me just get right into it. The silent white majority, which is the majority ethnicity in this country, is the biggest crybabies, are the biggest whiners, are the biggest gatekeepers of peace for all races in this country. You know, it's the truth. You know, so that's kind of what we're talking about today. Let me go ahead and join my live, and I'll be with y'all in just a second. And as y'all can see, I ain't, you know, a little under the weather. I didn't mean to do this live today, but I kind of wanted to punch some shit today. Because when I seen some of these comments, you know, and since I've been in bed and shit most of the day, I got to do something physical. And this is kind of physical for me. You know what I'm saying? I can get some aggression out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm going to do. I mean, this is what the fuck I'm going to do. All right, cool. I can get some aggression out. Cool. I'm going to do this. Cool. This is what I'm going to do. Can I get a mod? I don't know, bro. This is my first time seeing you on my live. I don't know how you gonna, you feel me? I don't know how you gonna act. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know how you gonna act. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you gonna act. So, I tell you what, let me get going a little bit, and I'll think about it. But anyways, let me focus real quick, y'all, because I just want to let y'all know kind of what's going on right now. Your American government is passing legislation to make it essentially illegal to talk about them, to have any dissenting type of rhetoric about them, to say anything that goes against what the fuck they talking about. Because that's what white people do, right? When they're losing, because they always been losers historically. They're losers. You know what I'm saying? So what they'll do is once we start making traction or once we start catching up to them and their and this, you know, in the United States that was stolen from all the native people through genocide and through shit like that. Once we do that, you know what I'm saying, or once that's realized, then they'll start making different rules and shit, kind of trying to fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? Welcome in, everybody. We got 47 of y'all in here. We are the biggest, by the way. I go by the name SolarMan. I'm the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Out of this content house called Worldwide Hustle from 607 Unc. I'm bigger than 607 Unc. I'm bigger than KB Nini. I'm bigger than Capo Risky. I'm bigger than FBG Butter. I'm bigger than the Bob Report. So make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, so we can get monetized right away. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we talking about black people. And are black people crybabies? Do black people just be crying and whining and doing all that type of shit there in this country? What do you people think? What do you people think? You can talk to me. Do y'all think we crybabies? You think my people crybabies? Think we be whining and shit for no reason? You think we should get over some shit? Is that what y'all think? Well, let me go ahead and answer that for you. No. Yeah, no. James Baldwin, a famous poet from the 60s, 70s, etc. He said this. He said, now he was a homosexual man, but he was a very astute man. He was very educated man. You know, his personal philosophies ain't got nothing to do with me, really. But anyways, he said in 1960s, he was like, to be black and conscious in America is to be in a constant state of anger. Because these people, I'm talking about not all white people are in this, but a lot of you people are, because you guys are complacent and because you guys are willfully ignorant to a lot of shit. So a lot of you white motherfuckers are kind of in the same boat, and it's kind of like, you know, if you're riding with them, if you're in the car with them, you're kind of getting shot too. So anyways, again, he said to be conscious and black in America is being a constant state of anger. Why would black people need to speak through me, Lord? Why would black people constantly need to be in a state of anger? Why? What the fuck is there to be angry about in a country that treats us so well? In a country that gives us freedoms, in a country that allows us to have opinions, in a country that treats all men equal, in a country where everybody is held equally under the law, in a country where race has nothing to do with the selection of candidates in politics, where race has nothing to do historically with how the way funds are allocated in different districts, where race has nothing to do where black people can live and white people can live, where race has nothing to do just with the general tone of the country. Why are black people bitching? Why are you people always bitching so much? You people always bitch so much. So why did I make this live? Is because I'm a physical dude, right? And that's what a lot of y'all don't know about me. I kind of don't look like who I am. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I really don't. I really don't like people. You know, I really don't like talking to people. I don't like being around people for specific reasons. One, people kind of like, once you start talking to them, you can kind of get sucked into their reality. You can kind of get sucked into their world. You can kind of start thinking like them if you be around people too much. You know what I'm saying? So I do my best not to be around people so much, particularly because, especially nowadays, people, 99% of people don't know God. You know what I'm saying? 99% of people don't know God. 99% of people are only thinking about their own self-interest. You know what I'm saying? So I stay away, generally speaking, from most people, because most people suck. Let's just get that out the way. Most people suck. Most of my people suck. Black people in my community, most of them suck. Most of them only care about their own self-interest, their own destiny, their own dreams, their own stupid ass parlays and shit, their own anything. Most people in culture, modern day culture, black, white, whatever the case may be, fucking suck, and I fucking can't stand you people. So let's just get that out the way. But again, the reason for this live today is because is because I seen some comments under one of my recent posts and shorts of white people in relation to ICE. So we're gonna be talking about ICE today. And again, this one is gonna be, I don't use no script 99.9% of the time. I just go off of my topics and I just go from there. But today is kind of gonna be a little bit more broad because I want to cover a few different areas. We're gonna be talking about ICE a little bit more today because that's where I saw a lot of comments about. I saw a lot of comments from white people, and I saw a few comments from potential black people. You know, white people be acting like black people in the comments and shit too. Yeah, I know they be doing that, right? So, anyways, we're gonna do that. We're gonna talk about that, and then we also gonna talk about this legislation that's getting passed to where it's making it essentially illegal to have an opinion that goes against this fascist regime. Again, because we all know, I say it in all my videos, that Trump has no interest in leaving the White House and when his time is up, right? Y'all know that, right? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Whoa, I ain't know you was going live today. Yeah, bro, I didn't plan this, bro. Um, I kind of ain't been feeling the best, and I was getting my rest. But as I opened my eyes and I looked at my phone to check the time, I seen some comments. And normally, like if these people said this to my face, or if these people around me, I would do something physical with them. I either tell them put on the gloves, I get in the ring with them, I get on the basketball court, where I do something to beat them up. So since I can't beat them up, let me beat them up with my words. Let me beat them up with my energy. Let me beat them up with how I feel about them. Let me tell these people exactly the way I feel about them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is about. I'm talking to anybody. I'm talking to white people. I'm talking to black people. I'm talking to everybody who thinks like this. So let me just tell you what the comment is. Coming to some of the comments that I got. So under one of my I just did a whole live over the Chicago raids and shit like that. In the southern Chicago suburbs, where ICE came through and was looking for illegals, and they went through our neighborhoods, and everybody has to come out, and men, women, children as well. We're putting zip ties and shit. And so I'm gonna say what this black mother, quote unquote black motherfucker said. And again, it could have been a bot. It could have been a white motherfucker acting like they black. They do shit like that. They're weirdos. You know what I mean? But anyways, what this black person said underneath one of my videos was, man, I'm a native of Chicago South Side, and what you talking about is false. They didn't pull people out of their homes. They're not targeting us. They're looking for illegals. You people said that you didn't want illegals in your neighborhood. Then when Trump actually does something about it, now you feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck he said. And I had to sit back and think about it like, did we, us people, say that we didn't want illegals in our neighborhoods? Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. Right? That's true. We don't want illegals in our neighborhoods, right? Taking all our black jobs, right? Right, black person? You don't want no illegals in your neighborhood taking black jobs, right? Because you need your black jobs, right? You need your black jobs of maid service, of being a super, of being a plumber, staying out the way of white folks. You know what I'm saying? They taking all the black jobs. Black person, isn't that true that I don't want these illegals in my neighborhood? Okay, true. Let's talk about how they got here, though. They got here because the motherfuckers voting Democratic. Because the Democratic Party has always played and placated itself and centered itself to be a voice of the people for the last 40 to 50 years or so, probably 50 plus. It has always placated and insinuated that it was a voice and an advocate for the people and pure liberalism and pure justice and liberty for all. That's what the Democratic Party did. But the Democratic Party, what they've been doing is they just been galvanizing the black community and playing the white man as a friend to the black community in order to galvanize votes and pass their agendas and shit like that. But what's been going over, at least for the last 10 to 15 years or so, is that black people kind of like not agreeing with the shit no more. You know what I'm saying? We kind of like don't give a fuck about, majority speaking. Again, majority, the general consensus is that black people are now starting to move away from the Democratic Party. Now, I'll grant you this, that overwhelmingly so, black people showed up in unison and voted for this Kamala shit. I was not one of those people. Again, my family is very disappointed in me when they hear this. When they hear that how I spent my vote, I surely didn't give it to the pink motherfucker who shits on himself. No, I'm talking about your President Trump. You know he shits on himself, right? He's incontinent. He can't hold his bowels. He's a shitty man. He's a very shitty sick man. Very shitty sick man. Anyways, I did not give my vote to that motherfucker, and I sure as fuck didn't give it to the woman. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give it to her. So, but overwhelmingly so, my community showed up as a whole in the polling votes and the polling stations, and overwhelmingly voted for her. You know what I'm saying? Overwhelmingly so. Like as a community, we kind of like voted as a conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of like had a one track mind with the shit. Outside of niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? Outside of niggas like me. And there was 25% of quote unquote black people that voted for Trump. I don't agree with them niggas either. I think anybody that voted for the nigga kind of like voted in their own self interest. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that. Overwhelmingly so, we voted for Kamala. You know, we wanted the democratic, what do I want to call that shit, bro? I want to call it like the democratic finesse. We voted for the democratic finesse. We wanted that shit to keep continuing. You know, we knew that would be better than Trump. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool. That was cool of us. I think that was cool. But anyways, the point being, keep going. Yeah, I gotta keep going, bro. I gotta keep going, bro. I gotta keep going, bro. Well, we talking about black people, and do we complain too much, and do we be bitching too much, and do we expect something, and we should just get the fuck over it. All right. To that sentiment, fuck you people. Fuck you people. Fuck you people, and I hope you die. Who am I talking about? Who the fuck am I talking about? Whoa. Oh, the conversation switched. Who am I talking about? Who do I hope dies? I hope anyone that thinks that, including this black motherfucker that I'm talking about, I'm hoping anybody that thinks that innocent people deserve to be drug out of their homes and deserve to be zip tied on the grass, even if it's for a few hours, even if it's for a few minutes, because I know if they went into these so-called Jewish communities, if they went into these so-called Becky communities, if they went into your communities and they did that to your children and they did that to your uncles and your cousins, because there's illegal motherfuckers everywhere. You motherfuckers still have slaves in your homes. You don't talk about that. But anyways, if they did that to your people, this country was shut down in less than 24 hours. That's a fact. I know that. That's a fact. I know that. So to anybody who thinks that these cunts that are coming through our neighborhoods that are wearing their ski masks like thugs, like gangsters, like thugs do, and they're coming in with guns and they're bullying shit like thugs. You know, these are criminals walking through our streets. Anybody who thinks that these criminals deserve to come into our neighborhoods because of the same political party system that allowed these motherfuckers is the same political, I'm talking about as a whole, the same political party system that allowed these motherfuckers in to replace the black vote, because that's what the fuck they allowed these motherfuckers. That's what the fuck Democrats wanted. You know what I'm saying? They wanted these motherfuckers to come in to replace us. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck they wanted. So the same motherfuckers that did the political party system that allowed these motherfuckers in, you know, on the opposite end of the spectrum, is the same political party system that's coming in saying we need to get rid of this shit so blacks can go back to their black jobs. You know what I'm saying? Fuck everybody and everything that agrees that we need to go back to some Democrat shit. Fuck anybody and everything that agrees that Trump is doing me a fucking favor. Fuck you, and I hope you die. I hope the mentality of yours dies. I hope that your spirit dies. I hope that you and I never run into each other, because we and me cannot coexist in the same proximity. So I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I pray to the good God Almighty that you stay where you're at, because more than likely one of us has to leave this planet, because we cannot coexist. Obviously, we can't coexist. You motherfuckers cannot coexist with people, because outside of that black dude, right, who said again, I don't understand the problem. It's just legalities going on that, you know, black people not being harassed, even though there's countless videos and shit of black people being harassed and shit, and basically the stop and frisk, like all the shit that was in the original project. So did anybody read? I know I'm all over the place, guys, but did anybody read Project 2025? Did any of you motherfuckers read that shit? Anybody? Did anybody read that shit? White people, did y'all read that shit? Because, I mean, y'all voted against your own self-interest. Like, y'all voted with the shit thinking he would just be fucking us. And yeah, he fucking us for sure. But he fucking y'all too. And I'm kind of glad that y'all getting fucked too. And all this shit is burning. And I'm kind of like, I wanted to help save this shit. Kind of like the idea of America and democracy and a republic is still the best thing in the modern world. But I'm kind of like, I hate this shit. I kind of like hate you people. I kind of hate all you people. I'm not just talking about white people. I'm talking about black people too. Black people that think like this. I kind of hate everybody. I'm kind of tired of dealing with you niggas. I'm kind of tired of talking to you motherfuckers. I'm kind of tired of this shit. So let it burn. You know, we just had a cyber attack the other. Yeah, y'all see I kind of nicked myself. Yeah, we just had a cyber attack the other day that shut down kind of like all the financial institutions in America. So America is compromised so much. We don't even know who's in our home. We don't even know who the fuck's in here because we get compromised so much. So it's kind of like, I'm kind of glad about the shit, honestly. But this kind of lead me to my new point real quick. Hold on, let me check out your comments real quick. Hold on, because y'all commenting a lot. Let me see what y'all talking about. They do it to one. Hold on, y'all. Damn, y'all, a lot of comments. Can you freestyle? Gotta rap about it over some beats, my guy. Or language. Black jobs, what crime? They do it to one type of person. They are capable of doing it to anyone, and everyone must stand up against that. It's scary. He's like the crazy preacher, NPC, and blah 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 blah. No, sir, only you are great. If you think you hate everyone, go outside. I'll help you. Don't tell me what to do. I don't need your advice, but I appreciate you trying to offer me some consolidation. I appreciate that, but I don't need your advice. I don't need your opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you commenting. What I'm talking about is the sentiment that black people just be complaining and that we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Again, I just told you James Baldwin said, you know who the James Baldwin is? If you don't know who the fuck James Baldwin is, you and I aren't even having an intellectual conversation. You should go look him up first, and then you can kind of like be on the same page as me. You know what I mean? But James Baldwin said, he was like, to be conscious and black in America is to be in a constant state of anger because these motherfuckers like to play. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers like to play. And then we always get a couple house niggas that don't know shit, that don't know nothing, that don't know history, that don't know what the fuck legislation is, that don't know what the fuck that they voted for. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. These niggas just be in the way. We always get a lot of these house niggas, a lot of these chicken head niggas that be in the way to just be talking. They just be talking and shit. Like the nigga that coming under my shit talking about that Trump is just doing some legislation shit. Like Trump is doing me a favor. Fuck Trump. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you too. And fuck you too. Because you voted for this shit, obviously. You voted for this shit, obviously, you bitch ass nigga. You voted for people to come into your neighborhood and to harass you. And if everybody's not getting harassed, it'd be different if the whole country was getting harassed. You know what I mean? That would be a fascist regime too. That would be like martial law. But it'd be different if the whole country was being harassed. But it's kind of just like my neighborhoods and shit. It's kind of like my people and shit. It's kind of like we getting pressed and shit full court. And I don't think we should be the only one getting pressed. Everybody need to get pressed. If I'm getting pressed, at least it'd be fair. At least I can't be like, damn, it's just happening to me. You know what I'm saying? At least I can't be like, damn, it's just happening to me. You know what I'm saying? If everybody getting pressed for a court, I'd be like, damn, it ain't just happening to me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel better about that. But since I'm the only one getting pressed, you know what I'm saying? Fuck everybody. I'm saying if you come to me, I should kill you. I should be able to kill you. That's fair. That's America. It's my American right to protect myself. And I'm afraid. I'm afraid of mass thugs walking through my streets and shit, knocking on my door. I'm afraid of that shit. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. This is scary. It's not scary to you. And the fact that it's only happening in my communities is very more terrifying. I feel like I'm being targeted. So, historically speaking, though, have I been targeted? Has my ethnic group been targeted? Well, let's just pull up a couple of examples. You know, because I'm not sitting over here and acting like I'm a know-it-all or acting like I got all the answers. I have a answer. I have some knowledge, but I don't know everything. So, what the fuck do I know? Let me read a couple of y'all comments. Then we're going to pull up some examples of when, historically speaking, I kind of like my community has been like targeted. My community has kind of like been fucked. You know what I'm saying? So because obviously my community, we be bitching. People like me, we just be bitching. Talking about, doing for thyself and talking about that ICE should be met with the same aggression that they bring us with. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So let's just pull up some examples. You know what I'm saying? Let's pull up some examples. You know what I'm saying? Let's pull up some examples. Let's pull up some examples. Nah, then do your own thing and stay I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Whatever your name is. God bless President Donald Trump, United States of America, and Israel. Um, Orlando, you're kind of like a cunt, and you kind of like should go suck his dick, because you're a dick sucker and you're a cunt, and you don't have any other opinions or information about yourself. Israel is a created state, you faggot. Donald Trump is an incontinent cunt, you faggot, and you're a faggot too. And I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you. I don't like your kind. I don't like your face. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way you think. I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you breathe. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't lie to you. You should stop breathing. That's what you should do. Hold your breath as long as possible and like walk outside into traffic. That's what you should do. That's what you should do. And people that think like you. I mean it. I mean it too. I swear for God I do. I mean it too. I do. He cooked up. He coked up. Uh yeah, I got allergies for sure. I don't do coke like you cunt. You know what I mean? I'm far more intelligent and superior to you to do coke like you. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's kind of like a dirty drug. It can have like drywall in it. You know what I mean? Like, I know people that used to serve people like you coke. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it can have like drywall. It can have like fentanyl in it. It can have like some other shit in it. I don't do coke, bro. I'm not like you. I don't think like you. I don't want to look like you. My skin is light skinned, so I'm kind of like you a little bit. But I like I don't even. You know, I don't even like that about me. You know what I mean? I love myself, but I hate that I kind of look like you. You know what I mean? It's an abomination to me. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of y'all on my dick. Too light skinned to be that angry, and you're too much of a cunt not to have a profile picture, you cunt. Why don't you have a profile picture, you cunt? Because you're not a real person, you cunt. You know, you never existed, you cunt. If you died today, nobody would remember you, you cunt. Because you don't have any opinions, you don't have any information, you don't have any like a substance to talk about, even your own neighborhood, even your own community. You kind of like just exist in the back wall. You're kind of like a wallflower. You're kind of like a cunt. You know what I mean? At least you could be like a knowledgeable cunt. You're kind of just like a cunt. You don't know nothing because you're a cunt. You know what I'm saying? You're a cunt. You're a cunt. You cunt boy. Cunt girl. I don't know who you are. You're a cunt though. I know that. I know that. You remember him. He's cool. Nobody remember you either, Captain Crab. I wasn't just talking about him or her. You either. I don't care about you people. Anyways, let's just pull up some examples. Because I got a bunch of faggots in my comments. I ain't gonna lie. So let me just pull up some examples. White race riots. Yep. Let's pull up a couple examples. Let's pull up a couple examples. All right. Let's pull up a couple examples. All right, I'm just gonna list off some shit from domestic terrorism from you people in my comments, the ones that's focusing on the sniffing of my nose because of allergies, the ones that's not focusing on the information, the ones that's just trying to poke at my character. Because again, when they can't insult your intelligence, these people aren't intelligent at all. When they can't insult your intelligence, they try to insult your character. When you're insulting your character doesn't work, they assault your profession. When insulting your profession doesn't work, they assault and they condemn the overall conversation because again, these people are cunts and they're cowards and they're not intelligent people. These people are not intelligent people, and I'm talking about my own people as well. These people in the comments, and I'm pretty sure that blackface isn't a black person. I'm pretty sure that's is that the real OG Kunta? What's up with the OG Kunta? What's up with the knee? I ain't know you follow me. What's up, bro? Is that you? Is that the real you? What's up with it, dog? What's up with it, dog? Again, let me get back to these cunts and cowards that are in my comments. Not you, Kunta. You know what I'm saying? But and not you, Al to Faza. Not you, but these people that are only in trying to attack specific things about me because they know that the rhetoric that I'm talking about, they're not able to have an intellectual debate about it because these people never existed because they shouldn't exist. They should never exist. These people are kind of like a plague on society. And again, I can't wait until they die. I can't. I can't. But anyways, let's get to the information. 1854, Boston slave riot. 1865, 1885, Chinese explosion. That's some other shit. 1912, racial conflict in Forsyth, Georgia County. Again, these are all domestic white terrorists timelines. So keep up. Domestic white terrorists. What the fuck is domestic white terrorists? Domestic terrorism are people that claim most of the time they claim to be patriotic, but they're terrorists and they affect their own country. And it's, historically speaking, it's these people, it's these motherfuckers that I'm talking about. It's these motherfuckers in my comments. It's these motherfuckers underneath my videos. You know what I'm saying? It's these motherfuckers. So this is how we talking about. This is what we talking about. All right. Like I said, 1854 Boston slave riot, 1912 racial conflict in Forsyth, Georgia, 1917 Chester race riot, 1919 lynching in Montgomery, Alabama, 1919 Norfolk race riot, 1967 Milwaukee riot, 1969 New York race riot, Baltimore riots of 1919. Again, these are all riots caused by domestic white terrorism. Let's just keep going. Cincinnati, Ohio, 1980. Beaumont race riot of 1943. Lynching of Will Bell. That's a black man. That was in early 1900. 1907 Bellingham race riot. 1962 Brooklyn race riot. 1862 Brooklyn race riot. Lynching of William Boyd. Charleston race riot of 1919, Chicago race riot of 1919, Cicero race riot of 1951, Corbin, Kentucky race riot of 1919. 1919 it was going down, huh? 1943 Detroit race riot. Oh man, oh man, oh man, I'm still going. Oh shit, oh man, oh fuck, oh damn, oh man. List of lynchings in Texas in 1922. 1922 wasn't that long ago. Oh shit, oh man, oh damn, oh man, oh damn. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oxnard Klan riot of 1978. And let's just talk about the Klan for a little minute. The Klan, who's never been labeled as a domestic terroristic organization. You people get to rock around and breathe. I'm just saying. There's a lot of shit that I could be mad about. But if I'm going to be mad about, let me be mad about somebody who has historically been against me and since the foundation of this country. You have historically been against me. You have been my op. You have been my biggest op. And you even got niggas that think like you. You my op. You're my opposition. You come against me in every single shape, form, or fashion. Now with this current regime, you're telling me that your president is doing me a fucking favor by antagonizing my neighborhood and dragging old people and little babies out of their houses and zip tying them in the cold grass. Anybody who thinks that that's okay, even if you're looking for illegals, you deserve to die. And I hope you do. I hope you do. I wish that for you. I wish you get exactly what you deserve. I wish that for you. I wish that for you. Now let's have some intellectual debates with the comments, because y'all know I like turning up in the comments. You know I don't like you niggas. So let's talk. You talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let me go back to the comments. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second, you cowards. Give me a second. Let's talk about it. The trolls wild today. Yeah. Anytime you talk about race in this country, and again, this is the most anti-black country in the modern world. There's a lot of anti-black countries. There's anti-black countries all over the world, really. But as far as the modern world, this is the most anti-black. These people hate my people with such extreme prejudice that anytime we talk about anything of substance, anytime we talk about anything being justly due or owed for historical aggression, these people don't like it because these people don't like black people. These people love black people. They love everything about us, but they don't like intelligent black people. They don't like black people like me, the ones that'll call them out and call them cowards. And I'll say that I'll kill you too the same way you'll kill me if I come around you. You know what I mean? So we should just stay away from each other. They don't like that type of shit. They don't like it. And they also, they don't have any intellectual information or debates. You know what I'm saying? Because these people are cunts and they don't exist. They're kind of in the way. They're NPCs and there's too many of them. There's too many of them. And I ain't just talking about white. I'm talking about blacks that think like it. I'm talking about Asians that think like it. I'm talking about Mexicans that think like it. I'm talking about anybody that thinks like some of these cowards in my comments. Now we're just deducing why you like that. Now you're trying to use big words. Deduce and listen to the information and you can understand why I'm like this. Fuck out of here, dude. Get back to the Jews. There's no such thing as okay. You want to talk about the Jews real quick? The true Jews, the true tribe of Judah, looks like me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like Netanyahu in Israel. Those people are Jewish converts. They're Eastern European fuckboys. They're German fuckboys. They're Bulgarian fuckboys. And they claim to have historical rightness and shit that doesn't belong to them. If you guys watch my content, you know I say that shit every day. But he asked me the question, so I'm going to answer it. Those Jewish people they have outlawed, just like what these white motherfuckers or Project 2025 are doing, they're outlawing dissentment. They're outlawing dissentment. meaning nobody can come against their current regime. I'm looking up that bill that was just passed as well. Actually, let me go. I know where it is. But yeah, there's Jews look like me. Jewish people are the liars that live in Israel, that were given that state as a kind of like a gesture of camaraderie. That's kind of like a good thing, and they kind of like everywhere they go, those people everywhere they go, they kind of like bring down the nations of where they go. They kind of like fuck over people where they go. They were supposed to be in Haiti, so I'm glad they didn't come around my people with the shit. But they're kind of like fucking over Palestine and shit. At least those Palestinians have been there for centuries. You know, those aren't the original motherfuckers either. But at least these white motherfuckers that are over there, at least we know that they're liars and shit. Like, you know, we know that they're liars, and the fact that my American government is in bed with these motherfuckers